Hi everybody, it's Kellen. Welcome back to my channel. I was just ruminating on this, and I was gonna make an Instagram post about it, but I'm like, I think I'm gonna make a post on here. But I really like now, like this whole year, I really do not think about how my body looks. When previously, like my entire, like I would say teenagerhood, maybe a little bit before that, like I would think about it a lot, like every day. Like if I saw somebody, on Instagram or TikTok, wherever the fuck, that had like a body I really, liked or something like that, I'd be like, dang, like if only I looked like that. Fuck the clothes I would wear if I looked like that. And even when I wasn't watching stuff, it would come up, like, oh, I just wish I looked like that. And like really like the body type was like kind of like Megan Thee Stallion, like Doja Cat, like type of like slim shit. Slim thick, my fault. A slim thick type body type. And I mean, if I like from a year from now, because like I was originally gonna say like if I woke up tomorrow and looked like one of them, honestly that'd be pretty weird and disturbing. I don't know if I'd be mad, but I would be weirded out. So like yeah, instead maybe like a year from now, maybe even like 6 months from now, you know I was built like Megan Thee Stallion. Would I be upset? Absolutely not. Maybe a little bit though, because I would probably have to get different clothes because there is a size difference there. So I probably wouldn't be wearing a lot of my same pants, or I'd have to at least tailor a lot of shit. Okay, anyway though, but I wouldn't be mad at how my body would be looking though. Absolutely not. So like I'm not like, oh, I just don't like that anymore. I still think it looks really good. Again, I'm not gonna be mad, some time from now if my body developed into that at all. But I also would not be mad if it stayed the exact same way at all either. I would be doing the same shit I'm doing right now. But I did notice how much I have been not thinking about it, and how I really just don't care about that anymore, when it really used to be, especially like when I would, write out stuff I really wanted to manifest. That would always come up. I would always write down, that'd be one of the fucking first things, talking about, oh, like, I want to be slim thick. I would write out measurements I wanted to have, shit like that. And again, well, if I got those measurements, if I got that body type, I'm not going to be complaining really. But it's like, now when I think about shit I want or shit I'd like to change, that is what comes up when I'm grasping at straws. When I'm like, oh, if I could have anything I want, I already got through, the car, the house, money, shit like that. Then when I'm at the very end, where I'm like, coming up with stuff that's like, what else? Oh yeah, okay, I guess, my body could look like that too. Like that's where it is now, and it previously wasn't. And the reason why I just now figured out, pretty much the reason why I do not think about it anymore, is because I stopped working out. I have got to be honest, because like I've been honestly anti going to the gym this whole year. And at the beginning of this year, like I told myself, like my New Year's resolution, one of them, well, this is the only one I remember, but it was to stop going to the gym because I did not like it anymore. And well, I hadn't liked it for a long time, but I was just like, this is just not fun. I don't feel inspired. And like every time I would go, and like this is what I worked at. I would do glutes, um, hamstrings, quads. I would do the whole back release. I would do lower back and upper back. I don't know, but I would not dedicate, yeah, so I pretty much did everything except for I did not do dedicated arm workouts. But a lot of the stuff that I was, or at least some of the stuff that I was doing for back, also was arms. Like I would do like pull-ups on the pull-up machine. And there is like one picture from last year around my birthday, and my mother took it because she said she could really see the muscles in my arms. And I liked working out my back. That was actually a lot more fun than working out my lower body. I actually really, really hated it. Not only because it was harder, but because, especially when it came to glutes, like, they always, if you, watch a lot of content about glute workouts specifically, they always tell you, make sure you have that mind to muscle connection. They'll say that for any muscle group, but specifically that one, and I guess that's because of the one I focus on the most. But Yeah, like have that mind to muscle connection. And if I did not have it, then it would just like ruin the workout, because I'm just like, why am I even here then? Because like I can't feel it. I'm just working out, my quads or whatever, and like obviously like that's fine, because that wasn't that I obviously wanted to work out those too, but it's just like I'm trying to work on my glutes. I want my ass to be bigger, so like let's get to work. So when I could not feel that mind to muscle connection, if I could not feel it in my glutes, it's just like, what am I doing here? That was always so irritating. That really started getting on my nerves. But it's just like, yeah, if I had like a bad workout, it would ruin the rest of my day. And now when I had a good workout though, yeah, my day would be better. And like people do say, and I don't disagree with it, that nobody wants to go work out, but when you do work out, you will feel much better afterwards. For me, that was only true if I could feel it in my glutes. Now, I always had a much better day after doing the upper body, because like that really didn't take as much mind to muscle, or at least it didn't take as much effort to do the mind to muscle connection. I could always feel it in my back, in my upper back, when I did any type of lat workout. At least I'm pretty sure I was feeling it. I was trying to feel it, and I would, I was watching a lot of fitness content too, where where they would give tips, and I would try to make sure like my hands were placed correctly, and like my arm was like bent the right way. I don't know how to describe it since I'm not holding on, but like I think it has to be like pointed upwards. I don't really know. I can't remember. I haven't worked out in ages, but yeah, I want to say that I could feel it in my lats when I was doing, the lat pull down, when I was doing this one. That one I really liked as well. But yeah, it didn't take me as much effort to get into that mind to muscle connection when it came to my back and upper body workouts. So those I enjoyed much more. Those were difficult, but I always ended up getting through them quicker, and they were more enjoyable to do so. So yeah, after those, I would have a good rest of my day, even if I didn't want to go to the gym. But yeah, those were like, an easy day, much more of a fun day, even though, yeah, I am in there, really working. I am doing, as heavy weights as I could, and, getting, all the sets in and whatever. But yeah, I was happy after that. But like doing glutes specifically, quads and hamstrings, it was easier to feel those whenever I was working those out. So like those really weren't an issue for me, but the glutes ones, those, and that was the one I wanted to grow the most. I didn't really care about the back as much. Like, yeah, I wanted a good looking back, but I didn't really give that much of a fuck compared to, like my ass getting bigger. Yeah, I want my ass to get bigger. So I put way too much pressure, or, I think I put an appropriate amount of pressure, on myself to actually feel my glutes when I'm working out. And if I couldn't, yeah, the workout was fucking ruined. Then my day's ruined. And then on top of that, I still need to try to get as much protein in as possible. I'm not a big eater. Now, I will say I have been eating a lot, but like I will go through periods where I don't really eat that much. And I'm just really not that hungry. So like I'm basically like force feeding myself some of these times, when I was working out. Okay, sorry. But yeah, I'm basically, force feeding myself as much food as I possibly can, because, I was trying to like gain weight a little bit too. But, more than anything, just like get the protein in. But like it was fucking hard. I'm sorry. It was hard for me to get the protein in. Full stop. It was hard for me to get the protein in. I had to come up with creative ways to, it was just, no, I hated it. And honestly, I'm getting pissed off thinking about it. I'm not even gonna lie. I honestly blocked a lot of that out, or at least it's just not something I think about, so it's just hard to recall. But no, I didn't like doing that. I don't like doing that. I don't like having to eat a certain amount of fucking food a day. I want to eat when I feel like fucking eating. I'm sorry. No, I don't like that shit. And obviously, anybody watching this who does like doing that, who likes working out, I'm not trying to make anybody hate going to the fucking gym or hate eating high protein meals. Like, obviously, yeah, like I wish I liked it. Genuinely, I wish I liked it, because maybe my body would look closer to fucking Megan Thee Stallion today. And that's what I kept telling myself. And like people, and like I have 2 pictures of Megan Thee Stallion as my background. Like, if y'all don't know on iPhones, I don't know about other phones, but you can have it to where if you tap the screen, I think there's like different settings. Maybe there's like one where you can tap the screen. There's probably one where like every time you turn on your phone, it is different. I don't know, but like, yeah, you can like tap your lock screen and a different picture will pop up like a slideshow. So, and I don't know how many pictures I have, like maybe like 30. 2 of those are Megan Thee Stallion, and like one of them people keep thinking is me. Like, not mad, but I never really explained why I have her. I mean, I know I probably have a couple times, but yeah, like the reason why was to remind me to get my ass in the gym. That's why those pictures of her are there. Now I just leave them there because I'm like, well, she looks good, and like I just don't really give a fuck to remove them. But we're the same height and stuff, and I'm like, if I really dedicated myself, I could look like that. And again, maybe if I actually liked going to the gym and kept it up, maybe I would look closer to that today. But it's like, I don't even care. Honestly, I don't feel like I have missed anything by not going to the gym. I don't feel like I would have been closer. I mean, I could have been. I'm not saying it's not possible, but I don't feel like I have, wasted my potential of what my body could look like because I have not gone to the gym. I think I look fine. No, not to be like that, but no other gentleman I seem to have, an issue with it. No other lady either. Nobody else has seemed to have an issue with the way I look. And I used to take my measurements a lot when I was working out to see, if my ass was getting bigger, maybe my waist getting smaller too, like type shit. But like, mostly my ass. And, well, I don't know if it's appropriate to share my measurements, so I won't, but I don't know when the last time I measured myself now was. Like, it just doesn't come up anymore. Like, I don't care about that stuff anymore. But I do have to measure myself sometimes, because I do make clothes. Actually, speaking of that, I tailored this shirt. Obviously, you didn't see the before, but much more fitted now. I just did it on the sides here, and then there are darts in the back, like right here. There were already darts there, but I took them in further, and like it fits pretty well. So yeah, I do have to know my measurements, a little bit, but it's not like, every day or like once a week. I don't know how often I was doing it before when I was working out, but it's definitely not as often anymore where I'm measuring my hips to see if my hips have gotten bigger. But from what I've gathered, the measurements are the exact same, or at least not they're pretty much the fucking same. I think, fuck it. I think the biggest my hips got when I was working out, I want to say maybe 41 and a half, and that could be stretching it. But let's just say 41. Last time I measured, my hips were 40.5 inches. And I was going to the gym however many times a week. It wasn't every day, but let's just say 3 times a week, 3 or 4 times a week. To get half an inch bigger on my ass. Like, let's think about that. And maybe I could have eaten more protein. If I had that mind to muscle connection, it would have been, bigger. But it's like, again, I don't care. I didn't like doing it. And again, I'm getting pissed off thinking about it, especially the eating part. I'm getting pissed off thinking about that. I don't want to eat like that. I don't want to fucking eat like that. Like, I mean, the protein part. No, I don't want to do that. That's miserable. That's miserable fucking eating for me. I'm fucking sorry. And honestly, I like doing the upper body workouts. Those I wouldn't necessarily mind doing ever again, but the lower body workout, I don't know. I don't know. I don't plan to go back to the gym anytime soon, though. I will tell you that for a fact. Really, the only thing that I consistently liked doing was walking on the treadmill when I did do it. But also, don't walk on the treadmill when you're trying to bulk or whatever, or gain muscle because you'll like lose calories or whatever the fuck it was. It's like, bro, that was a thing I consistently liked. Apart from doing upper body workouts, walking on the treadmill, that's fucking chill. I like going on walks. Like, I don't have any issue with that, but I did not do that because I was trying to gain weight and no, I fucking hate it. But the point of the video isn't how much I hate working out. Really, again, I'm glad that miserable part of my life is gone. I'm not thinking about how much protein I should be eating. I'm not disappointed with myself if I come back from the gym and I feel like my workout wasn't good. So that's 2 negative things. Boom, you're gone. Thank fuck. But the main thing that I didn't realize I didn't realize at the time how big of an issue it was. And the biggest thing though really is I'm not thinking about how my body looks all the time. I'm not like, seeing, yeah, like I said at the beginning, seeing girls on fucking, anywhere that had, the body I liked and be like, what I would wear if I had a body like that. Like, ooh, let me get in the gym and try to do that. Like, I love the fact that I'm not constantly thinking about trying to change that. It's so much more freeing. I didn't realize even how much that even took up, real estate in my mind type shit whenever I was going through that. But now, that is the best thing that has happened since I stopped working out. And again, I didn't even make that, correlation until, like pretty much just now, when I have noticed at other points during the year, or at least a little more recently, being like, damn, I just don't really think about that shit no more. Like, even now, when I see a girl with a nice body, I'm all like, yeah, her body's nice. Maybe I'll have like one little quiet thought in my mind, like, bro, what if I look like that? But it's like, it's not even enough to where I'm like, I don't really care. I don't really care. I think the girl's body looks nice in the video. Okay. I just keep it the fuck moving, but it does not take up as much energy, thought, anything like that. And I don't think I will be going to the gym, at least in terms of weightlifting, anytime soon, especially now that I have figured this out. Because, yeah, there have been other times where I've been like, okay, yeah, maybe I should go back to the gym. That'd be, nice or whatever, try to put on some muscle or whatever. But now, if that means that I have to go back to thinking about you don't have to, but I'm just like, I don't know if I would be able to not do it, because this is still a fresh thing where I haven't been thinking about my body as much. I don't know if I could, I don't know. Yeah, but still, I still hate going to the gym anyway, so it's not like I wasn't considering going back. I really was not. And I really need to cancel my memberships because I still fucking pay for them. So, yeah. That's pretty much it. But this whole time, though, I actually have been sitting with my Louboutins in my lap. Because I was about to put them on, but then I got the idea to make this video. So, like, I had to stop everything I was doing. But, you know what? This is what happiness looks like. I'm not even going to lie to you. And then on the floor like, this is not off topic, but on the floor right now are my other Louboutins. Yes, mama. Like, get into it. These I got from the Real. So off topic now, but okay, these I got from the Real. Size 40. These were on, I'm not sure how much they cost originally, but they were like, I think 40% off, and were $127. But this was my first purchase on the Real. So I had a $50 off coupon. You heard that, $50 off. So these came out to, what is that? About $77. And then with shipping and stuff, and fees, I don't know why it got so expensive, but it came out to $104. $104 for pony hair, animal print Louboutins. And they do have the guard on them, so I'm not sure how worn they were originally, but like, these are in pretty good condition. I don't know how much these cost retail. I mean, I haven't looked on their website if they even sell these anymore or anything like it, but I doubt they were cheap, but I love the peep toe. Like, aren't they just so, and this is what I said when I got them, but like, they're so Amy Winehouse. Like, she would have loved these fucking shoes. But I honestly really, really like these, and they can really make an outfit. Like, even the outfit I'm wearing right now, like, blue, light blue, dark blue. I was gonna put on the black ones, but honestly, these, now they're high as fuck, so I practice walking in them pretty much every night. It's a 5-inch heel, but there is about a 1/2-inch platform. So, yeah, I need to practice walking into these. I have worn these at one time, but, I mean, $100 for these. I mean, come on. My box fell. Anyway, but these ones I got new from the store. These were brand new, so it was about $860 I paid for these. Which, first off, I didn't know the tax on these were going to be that much. Well, no, I calculated how much is Texas, before I bought these. How much is clothing tax in Texas? And it gave me another number. I think it gave me $725. So that would come out, in the original price of these, like without tax, is $795. So like that came out to about like I think $143 or $843. But tax in Texas on clothing is actually $825. I don't know why it's outdated when I looked it up, but all right. But these, again, barely worn. These don't have any guard on it. These are the original red, barely worn. I've worn these out twice. Really once, honestly. But Kate, 85 millimeter, heel's not as high. You don't want to go to the crazy heel height. I don't know why. Okay, this is a side tangent now. I'm gonna have to make another video, but to finish this, I don't know why people like to buy So Kate, which is the 120 millimeter, which is the 5-inch heel, no platform, and then complain they're uncomfortable to walk in. Why aren't you getting Kate in the 100 millimeter? That is about 4 inches. 85 millimeter, about 3.5 inches. The ones I have, they have 70. About, I don't know how much that is. I don't even know how much 70 millimeters is, but it's like, we can actually do other shoes. I don't know why people get the So Kates. Get the Kate 100s. They look nearly the exact same and not 5 inches tall. Doesn't make sense to me. That was a side tangent. And also they smell so good. Okay, but anyway, that's it for this video. Basic conclusion is, I don't want to work out anytime soon. I am so grateful where I'm at with my body image and how much I think about it. I don't think about my body, and that's incredible. I don't think about it, and that's incredible. We don't, and when I do think about it, it's, most times like indifference or positive. I mean, I'm not saying I never get insecure, but it's like, it's not enough to where it doesn't consume, much. It doesn't consume much. I don't think about it. And for that reason, I will not be going back to the gym anytime soon. Okay, that's all. Wait, what is my outro? Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon if you want to see notifications every time I post, and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.